We feel very different to this one coming through. Our energy, you could say, is much more intense. But this one is doing a very good job. We are trying to figure out what we should say first. We are coming to you as we speak of this. We are in one of our colonies. This colony has many avians of different classes, and it also has many different species. Hmm. Hmm. We need to tip this light. We will tip this light. Very good. That is better. Okay. Where do we begin? Well, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm very excited you are here.
Hmm.
Is there a particular reason you guys wanted to come to Laura?
Well, that is a big question, even though it seems very simple. It is because she is us in many respects, and is also many other things in many respects. Hmm. She is supposed to channel many different species of beings. Beings is a better word. She is supposed to do this. This is part of her calling. And so in that sense, she is composed of morsels of many of us. What would you call this? A conglomeration, maybe? That may not be the right word, but do you get the point?
Yeah, thank you for sharing that. Is there something you can tell Laura or us about the avians as a race?
Hmm. We are showing her some things now. There is quite a long history. We don't think we'll be able to go into everything, but let's think. What are the main points? We are a species that is operating from love, and we are, what is that word? We have a lot of intelligence, but we do not mean that in an egotistical way. We mean it just as we are known for our intelligence across the universe. We are also known for our heart centeredness. We are also known for our telepathy. Hmm, we have, hmm, there isn't really words in this language for things that we can do. We may have to break it down into smaller words to describe what we mean. Okay, we will start with, well, you would know this. Your friends also operate from this way where you can, from the gold and white city. Do you remember that?
Yes.
We also operate in this way where you can send on many different dimensional levels information and emotions and intellect and telepathy, telepathic messages on a hmm, instant level. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Hmm.
Is this something Laura will be able to do going forward in her life?
Hmm.
Is this something she already is doing?
In many respects, she is doing this, but it will be much faster if you think of the delay that is here. it is quite tedious and it takes a lot more effort. You would be able to do this as well. It is when the shift gets to a tipping point.
Can you tell us more about that?
We are communicating to see what we can share. Let's just see. Well, we are diving into this being that is nearby her. Quite the messenger there. It is like a being cloaked in a feline body. We are distracted. What was your question?
Is there something you can tell us about the shift?
The shift. It will be profound. It will be the coming of the golden age, the coming of the crystalline age, the coming of unity consciousness again. These things have happened in the past as well. It is a cycle, but not in the same capacity, in the same way.
We will be able to access our rainbow bodies? Will we be able to access our rainbow bodies? I'm not sure if that's the right question.
We are very impressed that you ask about this. Your rainbow body is essentially a vehicle. How do we put this? A vehicle for your enlightenment, you could say. A vehicle for your traveling the cosmos. A vehicle for your ability to be somewhere outside of your human body within an instant. You can choose, once this rainbow body is created for yourself, to move and maybe decide not to come back to your physical realm. This one is trying to comprehend what we are saying. How should we describe this? This one that is channeling has been given a rainbow body by an ascended master, Kuan Yin, for fulfilling her purpose here during this lifetime.
Can you tell her more about her purpose? Is that something that she can know right now?
Now, if we were to give away the surprise, what fun would that be?
Seems like a recurrent thing here.
It is part of this breadcrumb trail to follow and slowly have epiphanies. But because the tipping point is happening, it is coming quite quickly. Those breadcrumbs will feel almost, 1 an hour, 1 a minute. They can get very fast. And there will be so much that is happening that, similar to Mount Shasta, it would be easier to fly away in those visions and those enlightened states than it would be to remain in your body. Does that make sense?
It makes sense.
The energy that you had felt there was very intentional in preparing you to have focus, to know what your capacity and potential is. Even though you may have felt like it was easier to access in that location, it is with you at all times. It is just a shift in the energy that makes it feel effortless. How do we describe this? It is like a cone. If you
Okay.
think of a funnel that is larger at the top than at the bottom, it is like at Mount Shasta, you were at the bottom of the funnel. All of this energy was funneling through, and it was very easy. But when you went to your distributed homes, the energy is much more like the top of the funnel, very broad, sweeping. And so the energy is not as pinpointed. Does that make sense?
It does. Thank you for the analogy. Can you tell Laura more about this new seed that she planted?
Well, it is the seed of evolution. It is the seed to usher in the golden age. It is the seed to usher in the crystalline age. The seed is planted at the end of an era. Ooh.
How does that seed work?
There is much we could say on this.
How does it grow, if it's possible to know?
This is a very big question. We are trying to simplify this to make sense. If you think of every being in the universes stacked on top of each other, on some level, subconsciously, some people have chosen to send some of their energy to this energy orb that will usher in this change. They have chose to do this. It has taken many, how do we say this? Infinite souls to send their energy to combine and supercharge to create this molten energy that has more energy than all of the universes in some respects, but is a very gentle and loving energy, and so could never be used in an inappropriate way. But it has come to usher in this age. What that means is this energy that was collected is of love, is of connectedness, is of dropping the veil of the illusion of the separation, unity consciousness, you could say.
Does it somehow charges or connects with the earth grid?
We are sharing some information with this one. We will share with you. We had this energy ball, essentially, is source. In many respects, it contains the same qualities as source. Source is, source will be, source is everything that has been. And so, in many respects, this is source energy, complete divine energy that is infiltrating the earth to create positive and lasting change. it is filtering into all aspects of the earth grid, but what it will do is the people that are living on this planet will feel that energy. It will automatically help them to raise their vibration.
Is it like a vitamin shot for the earth?
Can you repeat your question?
Is that it's like a vitamin shot but for the earth from the source? Is that a good analogy?
You could say that. A vitamin shot of love or source energy or divinity. Sure.
Will Laura work more with it?
It was a special mission that she had agreed to do before she came into this life. There will be more of these that will unfold for her as this comes about. It is okay. It was, you could call it a special mission if you wanted. It is
Okay.
something she cannot discuss with very many, so you are one of the privileged, one of the.
Thank you. Is there a reason that Laura is more connected with the avians? Has she had an existence before as an avian?
Many existences with this race. Also, she exists as an avian on another dimensional plane, which we understand is sometimes hard to comprehend. That is why, when she does her daily meditation, she can see her reflection in the fountain and it looks like an avian. She is pink and blue, but can change her colors as we all can and doesn't have to be in a physical form. That is just one aspect of herself. Many of those here today have many aspects of themselves from other beings. Would you like to know yours?
Of course, yeah, sure, if you want to.
Well, now you know Lyran, Andromedan, Pleiadian. There is a term here that this one does not know. She is questioning it. It is draconian. She is asking us what that is. We would say for your own journey, you can look that up.
What is there something that you can share about it? Just for curiosity, as a curiosity.
It is okay that you're asking these questions. We are happy to help. We are thinking about what we can say. They are amphibious in nature and have a very, very open heart space and are very kind beings.
Okay.
There's also a connection to dragons, but it has been removed. You could say through the evolution, there was two conflicting parties that evolved in separate places. And in that evolution, turned into very separate beings. One of incredible heart space and moral caliber, and the other still acting more primitive based. You are of the heart centered.
Is this energy something we can connect with?
Of course, if you would like to. We could do that now, if you'd like. Should we pop over and have her connect with them?
Yeah.
Well, hold on, we'll do that. It may take us a moment to track them down. Wow, this is a treat. Oh, we are incredibly appreciative. This one is close to tears from our energy. We are so happy to come through. Not many know about us, but that's okay. We are very evolved in our heart space, which in many years to come, humans will be much more heart focused. This makes us very happy. We love to send healing energy. We love to laugh and have fun and live from our heart space. We have many friends and we enjoy our lives greatly. You are one of us. Do you feel that?
Yeah, I definitely feel your joy and your energy is is are you also coming to the first contact?
We will not be. We will be on a craft. We will be here though. We will be watching. You can connect to us at any time. Know that everything is okay. Everything will be just fine.
Is there a way we can reach or connect with your energy in a more faster way or more aware of it or become more aware of your energy?
Now that you have experienced us, it will be very easy for you. Remember to drop into your heart space and expand it. Expand your heart space like it is emanating all around you and create it so that it continues to grow larger than the earth, larger than the universe. Continue to expand that every day and you will find us. Does that make sense?
Yes. Is there something you want to say to Laura? Or do you want to say in general?
We do have a universal message.
Okay.
We want to make sure that it is communicated correctly. Give us one moment to confirm with each other. The heart space is infinitely more powerful than the brain. When the perception is in alignment with the divine energy that comes from within, miracles can happen instantly, simultaneously, on multiple different dimensional levels. There is so much we can learn from dropping into this heart space.
Thank you for sharing that. Will you guys be coming through more often now?
We can, of course. Yes.
Is there a way that we can practice differentiating the energies that come through us?
The more you do it, the more you will be able to experience this very easily. It's all practice, right? If you think of when you learn to speak, you were not equipped to speak full sentences at first because you did not know how to put the words together. But eventually, it was very easy for you. Is that right?
Yeah.
It will be the same.
Okay. Thank
You
you
would
for
like
sharing.
to filter in another race for her so that she can experience that if you are willing.
Yeah, for sure.
And we will now call upon the andromedans. This one knows nothing of us. You may ask any questions that you would like to know.
Well, thank you for coming through. So, who exactly are you?
That is a long answer. We are a varied race. We had many, many races, about 50, give or take. And through our history, there have been many wars and many hmm, hmm, we have seen some sadness, is what we can say. But there's a new resurgence. We have recently joined these initiatives to help with this change. You could call us maybe, in your terminology, the black sheep of the beings, because we have had quite the varied history. We are good at inspiring willpower within those. We are good at when someone does not feel like they can move forward in their mission and their purpose in life, we can reassure them that we have been through incredible challenges and here we still are.
How does the shift that's happening on Earth affects or affects the universe?
Well, it affects everything. It affects everything because everything is connected, right? And there are other Earths. This is not the only one. There are 27 varied varied levels, varied experiences, varied cultures. You could say some don't even have what can we say? We are getting into dangerous territory. Let's see. Just know that there are other Earths, and so the impact on this one, because everything is connected, impacts the other ones. You think of the Earth grid, it is up there. Well, it is up there and down there. There is an inner Earth and an outer Earth grid. This is funny being in this body, being here. We are normally doing that. Anyway,
So there are two grids.
correct. Yep. One grid holds the It's more of a structural grid on the inside of the Earth. People think that it is not even fathomable. You could call us engineer species too. We help with these building efforts on some occasions because we think in that way. So, what is happening on the inside of the Earth is there is a structure that holds up the Earth. It is energetic in nature, it is invisible to the eye, it is incredibly strong. It does not need to be made of a physical material. Many things. The architects of the universe do not find that a physical building is needed any longer. It is more magnetism and energetics that create that. So there are two. So there's one on the inner Earth and one up above us, and those connect to the other Earths and other universes because everything is connected because it is energy, correct?
Yeah. Okay. Is there something else you want to share about the grid of the Earth? Is there a grid for the universe as well?
Well, that is quite a wise question. We were not expecting that. Wise soul. You've had many incarnations and non-incarnations. What can we share? What can we share? It's so funny to be limited like this. This grand experiment here coming through in this way. Okay. There is a framework. It has to do with things outside of the universe that we cannot fully speak of at this time, which is really hard for us not to do, actually. So, to answer your question, yes, there is a grid. We cannot disclose all of the information because it is part of our agreement for those on Earth that we cannot share this. It goes beyond. We can't share that either.
Is there more than one source?
Yeah. There are infinite.
Okay. Can you expand on that? Is it possible?
We will give you an analogy. Everything goes back to a spiral. If you think of time, because time does not exist, and you think of each universe or we'll say universe for now. If you think of a universe as a flat plane on this spiral in 3D, the spiral is moving and the universe is spinning. It's tilting and moving, not on an angled axis, on a flat axis. And so what is happening is everything is connected to the spiral, right? The energetic cord of this spiral connects everything. But what is interesting is the spiral is infinite. There are universes that go from, how do we say this? The spiral is an infinite loop. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And everything is connected based on the energetic cord of the spiral.
So could we travel through the grids to other universes?
You would not even need to use other grids. It would be more your intent that you would wish to go there and your match in frequency. But this spiral could be used as a portal. That is all we can say on that right now.
Okay. No, I appreciate it. Thank you for sharing.
We would like to bring another group through. This is all practice. This was all set up ahead of time. So we're grateful that you are appreciative and being willing to work with us on this. Can we bring a couple more groups through?
Yeah, please do so.
We are calling on the Pleiadians.
Oh.
Hmm. This has been fascinating conversation, has it not?
Yeah, it's been a trip.
We would like to say some things about crystals. We think this is important.
Okay.
Crystals are keepers of information. Many people know this, but they don't often know how to access this information. We live in divine alignment with the crystals. They are sentient beings, and we view them as such. We can communicate with them. This is how you must communicate with the crystal. You can hold it and let it take you where it wants. How do we describe this? This is so effortless for us that we have a hard time describing what is, in some senses, second nature. Let us think of a way to break this down. You can see a crystal that you have a connection to. It's best if you have a connection. You don't have to, but it is the crystal's way of opening up to you. Flora has one that she should tap into. She knows we're showing her now. That one has infinite wisdom within it. Okay, so what you will do is you will hold it to your heart space. Hold this crystal just to your heart and kindly ask it to take you, to show you information, or if you need regeneration in your body, you can ask for that at that time. If you look inside of a crystal, at the very, very heart of the crystal, heart is the wrong word, within the layers of the crystal are tiny triangles. If you look at a microscopic level, those tiny triangles have an iridescent film on them. That is where the information is imprinted, is on the iridescent film. How she is asking, how is that film put on there? It is someone who is a crystal alchemist that can project information into the crystal that is something that is not available on Earth, but it is something that is an option for other beings, other species. She's interested in that. She was that, so that makes sense.
Can we receive messages from other beings through the crystals? Well, like a phone?
Yeah, that is an excellent question. The answer is yes.
Can you
what did you say?
Can you expand more on Laura and her relationship with the crystals?
We cannot. It is a very divine message for her. But we will say that the both of you are very, very connected to crystals and must use them on a daily basis to access and retrieve information, to open your heart space, to expand your heart space. Crystals have a innate way of doing this.
Okay.
It is ideally a daily practice for the both of you and your other friend. You are all from the crystal. The more crystalline people will become, the more they can tap into this information because you are all operating on varied dimensions. There is quite a large amount of information you can access from the crystal. It is all based on your intent.
Okay. Thank you for sharing that. Is there anything else you will want to share?
There is much else. We would like to take and channel through. We're not sure if she's able to do it, but we'd like to try. And it would be the creator of universes that we'd like to bring through.
Okay.
We will open her. Well, that was interesting. Where are we? Oh, we feel so confined. Ugh. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Well, she did it. That's good. That's great. What should we say? All right. I guess we can start there. Our role is maintaining the balance of life in the universes, creating that spiral, maintaining that spiral. We are constantly creating. We think, we manifest. We think, we manifest. We create, we manifest. It is a constant cycle. It is a constant creation. There's destruction in some ways that happens because it is creating an imbalance in the universes. And it's very important that we maintain the balance or things could utterly implode. So it is our job to maintain the balance. Does not matter when there is destruction because the souls are uploaded to their next incarnation and things will continue. So That is what we do.
Thank you for sharing that. Has there ever been a moment that there has been unbalance in the universe?
There was one time we had to eliminate 4 universes completely because they were too far gone and they were causing an imbalance in the other planets and other universes to an extreme level. We were told by source had to do it. But all of those souls have either migrated to other incarnations, or they have been labeled as being able to be in a resting place for a while as a way to reward, if that makes sense, for the troubles that were caused in their areas of the universe.
Okay. So when you destroy a universe, do you destroy the multiple dimensions of the universe as well? Or is just one dimension of the universe?
Mm-hmm. That's a very smart question. Within a universe, there are 21 dimensional levels. On each dimensional level, there's an invisible structure that is maintained by an energetic grid. Ugh, don't like that word. Energetic support, better word. And those levels are remained static from each other. You could think of it as an invisible framework. That's a good word, framework. So, I guess to destroy it, we would say that, yeah, you have to take out every single one of those layers, and there's a whole process for it. We cannot just willy-nilly take out 21 dimensions. We have to do it in a very regimented process so things don't implode. So it's not relevant though, really, but just know that there is a process that we follow so that things are safe and do not impact universes that are not supposed to be impacted. That is very important for us.
Okay. Are you a specific type of being, or you're just a conglomerate of beings? Or are you just vibing in a frequency?
If you were able to see us, we would look like a molten rainbow ball. We are a collective of sorts. We exist. This is a much larger topic. Let's see. We can separate ourselves and go and do smaller missions and then come back together and do larger things. So if we needed to create a universe, we would come together as a whole, as a collective, not maybe physically, but energetically to create that universe. Then we may go off and do smaller missions of creating a planet or two, or maybe a star, or the galaxy, something like that. Maybe a black hole, some dark matter. So it sort of depends. Did that answer your question?
Yes. Are there dimensions of the universes that are harder to create than others?
That's another good question.
Or are there universes that are harder to create than others?
When you get up to the 19th to 21st dimensional level, there is a very big difference. It takes much more time, is not the right word. Takes more of the framework to create. It takes more energy to create because it is, how do we describe this? Some of the other lower dimensional planes are like a 2D plane. The 19th to 21st dimensions are
okay
above even a 3D plane. This is something that this one that's channeling cannot comprehend that, and it is a very complex topic. But know that that is why, because not only is the dimension existing in 2D and 3D, and it almost has its own dimensional layers inside itself.
Okay.
That's probably all that we'd like to say, but just know that they're more complicated.
Thank you for sharing that. I appreciate it. I'm sure Laura will appreciate it too. Is there something that you will want to share while you guys are here?
No, that's it. We just wanted to come through.
Okay.
It's done. She's ready to come back now.